yes, for today's video, I decided to do something kind of different, like, you know, something where you guys can get to maybe know me a little bit better. Today I'm going to be telling you guys things I genuinely believe in, and this isn't like I'm not just saying these things like to get attention or anything. Like, I genuinely believe in these things, and for some of you guys it might seem kind of weird. I am a person that genuinely believes in like a lot of weird things. Like, I believe in pretty much almost anything. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the video. Alright, so I'm going to be telling you guys things that I genuinely believe in. Now, the first thing that I genuinely believe in, which I think it's kind of like a normal thing for people to believe in, because I know a good amount of people that believe in it, but it's aliens. I genuinely believe aliens exist somehow, like they exist, because obviously, like, we cannot be the only the only life source in the entire galaxy, universe, and the entire everything. We cannot be the only source of life. There has to be another one somewhere, but I feel like the stereotypical, like people say with aliens, they're definitely going to be far more advanced than us. I definitely believe that. But yeah, that's just kind of like a first thing. Like, I believe in aliens. I'm not going to get too much into it, but yeah, I feel like that's a normal one. This next one, I feel like less people believe in it, but I genuinely believe in it. But like, I feel like some of these things, it's going to get weirder as we go along, which then it's going to get like, oh, okay, that's not something most people believe in. But the next one is mermaids, which I know that seems kind of like weird, but let me explain. Not like Ariel mermaids, where they're all friendly and singing and Disney-ish. No, that's not what I mean. I'm like some sort of a like human or something that can swim in the water. Like, I feel like there has to be some sort of a mermaid or something like it that exists. Because think about it, with like the ocean covers 70% of the earth, and out of that 70% of the ocean, like out of that 70% of the earth that's like water, which is the ocean, 95% of it we have not discovered yet. That's like kind of scary in a way when you think about it, because if the earth is 70% water and we've only discovered about 5% of that, imagine that other 95%. There has to be something. And also, like, there was this one video I saw, like, and it gave like a lot of like explanations for how mermaids could exist, but I genuinely believe mermaids definitely exist. This next one, I was gonna say it first, but I kind of forgot. But this one I feel like is a very, very common one that people believe in, so I feel like it makes sense for me, but I don't feel like this one's gonna be as crazy. I definitely believe in ghosts. I definitely believe there is some sort of a life after death. Like, ghosts just have to be real. There's like too many things that occur that cannot be explained. So like, I definitely think ghosts are real, like spirits are real, life after death is real, and also kind of along with that, obviously, like, because I do so many Ouija talks, I definitely believe in the Ouija board, which that one might be a little bit more on the weird side, but I definitely believe it works. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. So yeah. Anyways, next one, this one might get a little bit weirder, but also might make a little bit more sense. Unicorns. No, I don't believe like unicorns exist like today, but I do believe way back when in ancient times, maybe something that was like a unicorn existed, because I think science has found like skeletons of things that were like unicorns. Not quite sure, fossils of it, but like, I feel like, think about it, like, how did they just come about? It's like, I mean, certain things people can't just they can't just make it up. It comes from somewhere. So like, I feel like unicorns do exist, or like not now, but like they did somehow, and then that's how we got into the whole like, because I don't think there's unicorns making rainbows everywhere and they're colorful, no, but like, I feel like some form of unicorn existed. Anyways, the next one, which is probably going to get way weirder. Well, actually, no, I'm going to say this one first. This one might seem really weird, but at the same time also, I feel like there's a good enough amount of people that can believe it. I genuinely believe zombies are able to exist. I don't think they exist right now, but I think like there's a way to make zombies exist, or to make a zombie apocalypse. Like, think about it. Part of the U.S. military is secretly trained for a zombie apocalypse, or like if a disease outbreak were to come about or something like that. Like, I feel like zombies, there's definitely a way to make them exist. Like, with all the diseases we have in the world, it's possible. It's like completely possible. Like, I'm not saying they exist now, but I feel like they can exist. Or that, or I'm watching way too much of The Walking Dead. Anyways, the next two are going to be extremely weird and probably like, what the heck, make no sense. So bear with me. I'm not saying that vampires and werewolves are real today. I definitely think there was some sort of like a vampire or a werewolf. Like, okay, this one's gonna be kind of hard to explain, so bear with me. I don't think like today like they exist, but I feel like there had to have been something back, like way back in ancient times, because think about it, again, these stories, people do not just make this stuff up. Like even Dracula, like Dracula was like the first official vampire movie, and it came out in like the 1930s, don't know the exact date, it was a good movie, but like Dracula was not like the first ever like creation of vampires. Vampires existed before the movie even came out. Like vampires are just like, and even werewolves, they're just like urban legends and myths that go all the way back to the ancient times. Like, they definitely have to exist somehow. Like, okay, well not today, but like back then there had to have been maybe something somehow, like maybe there was like a really hairy person, so there was a werewolf, or like maybe humans, like dogs descend from, think about it, here's a theory. Dogs descend from wolves. Maybe humans do too. I don't know. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe humans used to drink blood. Like, you never know. Like, I feel like there had to have been something like that that could have created that belief of, like, to where the stories came about vampires and werewolves. But if you guys want me to, like, do any of these things, like why I believe in these things in any more detail, like I can make separate videos, maybe make this a series. But if you're up for that, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it, like for things that I can think of right now that I believe in, that most people probably don't believe in. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, or if you agree with any of these things, or even just comment down below like what things you may agree with, disagree with. Let's not be hateful, like Sid, you're crazy. Like, you know, hey, I know like it's not normal things, but just, you know, bear with me. Also, make sure you subscribe, because I am making new videos every single week, and I am uploading a lot more, so just make sure you subscribe. Also, check out my Instagram, @HorrorLover13, because that is where I post all my makeup and special effects, and also behind the scenes on my life, like my Instagram story. I post on there a lot more. So go check out my Instagram, and check out my website, queenofhorror.com, where I post everything horror, in case you're not getting enough horror on this channel. I'm working on it, you know, when October comes, there will be quite a lot of horrifying things on this channel. But that is it. So until next time, bye guys, and just remember, always say goodbye.